So welcome back everyone, Mike here. Today is Black Friday, but more importantly, it's the day before deer season here in Pennsylvania. Now, as far back as I could remember, deer season always started the Monday after Thanksgiving. You know, rifle season. Well, last year they moved it to the Saturday before, and it's the same thing again this year. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't really matter to me either way. I know some people love it, some people hate it, but regardless of all that, tomorrow is the first day of deer season. I'm pretty excited about that. Now this afternoon, I have to just do a few little things to kind of get ready, button up a couple little things at the mini cabin. I also want to go pull some memory cards from some trail cameras. We're going to do that. But before we do all that, we need to take a look at this conduit that I'm putting in on the other side of the new building. So if you watched the last couple videos, you know I've been working on this conduit for the electrical service for the new building. Many of you kind of had me second guessing myself, to tell you the truth. The ditch is around 32 inches deep, and I put that 3-inch Schedule 40 conduit in the bottom, then some sand, and then a 1-inch conduit just in case I need it on top of that. And then the other day I started backfilling this ditch here, and then a bunch of people were telling me that I had to leave it exposed for the inspection. And I'm thinking to myself, do I? I wasn't sure. You know, I talked to the power company, my electricians, they never mentioned that. Then I thought, maybe they're right. Maybe I need to leave the trench open, which could be a problem because I've already got this section here backfilled. So what I did this morning, I made a few phone calls. I did get a hold of my electrician, and before I did that, I talked to a home builder that I know, and they said, yeah, no problem at all. You can backfill the ditch. I think what happens is people are used to seeing the way things are done in their area and think it's the same way everywhere, and that's not the case here. But you did have me kind of second guessing myself, but I did confirm today I can definitely backfill that trench, which makes a lot of sense to me because who knows when they'll come out to do the inspection. You know, you could have a couple inches of rain or something, the sides of the trench would be collapsing, it'd be a whole mess. So I'm kind of backfilling it as I go. The other thing that keeps coming up is people keep telling me I need to be running a rope or a wire through that conduit as I put it in so they can pull the electric wire through. And I agree, I'm going to have to get one of them in there, but I think I have an easy plan to do that. My electricians, they left me this rope right here, and they asked, you know, once all the conduit's in place, to have that rope inside of it so they can pull the wire from that pole down there all the way up through here to right here on the side of the building. I think it's 220 or 240 feet long. Many of you were wondering how I'm going to get that rope through that conduit once it's in the ground, and some of you were saying I should be doing it as I go. However, I thought that would be kind of a pain in the neck, you know, having a rope run through the pipe and trying to glue up joints and all that. But I think I have a pretty good way to do this. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, grab this rock here. We'll just set it right here. Tie this string on it. Then we'll run out, I don't know, 80 or 90 feet of string. The building's 72 feet long, so I know when I get to the end, I'm at least 72. Then we'll go a little bit further. All right, so I know I have about 90 feet of string out. I'm going to bring this end back to the conduit. Then we'll come down here and take this end off the rock. All right, now I brought the end from the rock back up here to the conduit. And then what I'm going to do is just tie it to a plastic grocery bag. Like so. We'll wrap it around there, get her nice and tight. Then we stick the bag in the conduit. Then you take your leaf blower Okay, you guys ready? Here it comes. Ooh, that went quick. And there you have it. You got the string through the conduit. Like I said, that's only 80 feet so far. But as you can see, it works really easy. And as soon as it quit taking more string, I knew from the other end that the bag was through the pipe. All right, well, that answered two questions. Number one, yes, I'm allowed to backfill that trench before the inspection. Like I said earlier, some of you kind of had me second guessing myself. Apparently, other parts of the country, they don't do things the same way we do here. And the second question answered is that's how I get my string through the conduit, which will get the rope through the conduit, which will then get the electric line through the conduit. But anyway, enough about that. Right now, my focus is on deer hunting. We're going to head out to the mini cabin. I have just a couple little things there I need to button up. Then we'll go check some trail cameras. All right, we are out here at the mini cabin. I just have two little things that I need to take care of. Number one, I always forget my binoculars. I don't know why, but I just do. So I'm gonna put this set inside. Number two, I need to put this on the door on the inside. I have a way to keep it closed. You know, I have a padlock on it actually, but when you go inside, the door wants to blow open. So I'm just gonna put this on there real quick, and that'll keep the door closed. So like I said, tomorrow morning is hunting season. It's kind of funny because like when I was a kid, we had a whole system. You know, you would not go in the woods. I mean, never, ever go into the woods the day before hunting season. We thought we were going to scare all the deer away. Around here, it's not really like that. The deer are kind of used to us, you know, out here on the tractors or the side-by-side, and, you know, they're eating in people's yards and things like that. But don't get me wrong, come deer season, like tomorrow, they flip a switch. They'll get a little bit skittish, but not like it used to be. We just don't have the hunting pressure that we used to have. Not at all. Plus the season's really stretched out. You know, tomorrow is the start of gun season. We've had archery season. We had like an early inline muzzleloader for seniors or kids, and it's just 2 or 3 months long. So you don't have as many people in the woods at the same time. So there's a lot less hunting pressure. Now, if you go up north, like up to the National Forest, you know, thousands and thousands of acres, I agree. You probably don't want to head out to your stand, you know, the day before, because you could push those deer out. They may be 2 miles away the next day. But around here, they're just kind of used to it. My buddy Greenie, he brought this chair over the other day. Got another one here. I think I'll just set these binoculars right up here. Have the Big Buddy heater. If you didn't see that video, I think it was last week. I plumbed this right into a 20-pound propane tank that's underneath the floor here. So we're good to go. Just going to put that latch on the door and be all set. Tomorrow morning, be sitting right here, waiting for the woods to wake up. That's a great time of day right there. There you have it. All right, we are good to go. Now we're going to head over to the old apple orchard and pull a memory card, see what's going on over on that hill. That's a ways away from here. All right, we're up here at the old apple orchard. We're going to pull into this camera here. People are asking about this. This is just a inexpensive wild game camera. It works pretty good though. And by the way, I want to mention something. I have in the description, we have an Amazon store. It's like affiliate links. I have all the tools in there that we use, you know, like my grease gun, my seeder, just tons of stuff. And I updated it if you want to check that out since it's getting close to Christmas. But I also have these cameras on there. I think it's this exact model, but they work pretty good. But yeah, like I said, check out that Amazon link in the description. Now I'm going to run down here to that clearing that I have. I got a tree stand over to the one side, and I just want to check it out real quick. I've got this single ladder stand in that tree right there. I changed the straps on that one last year. No, the year before last. Usually about every 3 years, 4 years, I like to swap out those ratchet straps for new ones. Okay, this one's good to go. Be able to look around here. All right, I think we are officially ready for deer season. I'm gonna head back over to the house now, probably take the hunt man somewhere. But if there's any good pictures on that camera, I'll put them in right now. All right, all these pictures are from the same trail camera up at the old apple orchard, just on a trail. You know, there's no food out or anything like that. So far, we got a few doe. This was at 1:45 in the morning. And we've got a 4-point here. Another doe. And that's a different buck, another small one. 2 more doe. 3 actually. Another doe. Little buck. Half rack. Another doe. Another doe. You know, all these pictures, same as last time. There's some different bucks in it, but they're all at night. I think there's only 1 out of 29 pictures from daylight hours. That's a nice buck there. I think that's a house cat. 2 doe. Doe looking at the camera. Another doe. Half rack. Little buck. Looks like a 6 or an 8-point. That's a tiny little button buck right there. That's at 4-point. Look at that little spike. Another doe. That's a coyote there on the right. And like 30 seconds later, there's another one. Those two have been running together. Another doe. But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. The next video, you'll probably see some footage from the mini cabin on the first day of deer season. But like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.